if you think about this, the only way you can break a curse is by working.
Yes.
Right? So if you're going to break it, that means there has to be a form of therapy. Right?
Yes.
So if you're going to get with a male and break the generational curse, he has to have therapy going on too.
Yeah.
But first he has to acknowledge that he has an issue. And then it's a really sad thing, as sitting here as a male, when I hear individuals say the man is not valid in so many words, because it's how he treats his mom, or what his mom says about him. And I can understand that also, because you listen to many songs that are made by people that look just like us. They're always yelling mom. But the people are saying it. If you look at rap, for instance, right? They'll talk about mom, but yet dad is always irrelevant. But yet these are males talking about mom. But yet they're males, but they're not talking about the man that actually brought him here. Or the gene, or the genetics, or the gender that brought him here. Because the man is important to the woman, because he's the one that actually plants the seed.
Right.
You guys carry the seed, but yet we tend to, and I don't know many other ethnicities that actually will do that. That will say, you know what, mom, but dad is always, he's like that shadow in the back, that ghost in the back that no one ever talks about, because he's gotten to the point of where he's irrelevant. He's irrelevant in the households growing up, so which means he'll be irrelevant to you even growing, as you mature as women. So, and I see that. And that's the sad part about it, with me sitting here talking to you. And that's why I say, if you guys were to ever have children, if you have a little boy, he's going to be important. But he won't be if you actually stage yourself with a man that's not in your world, because he won't see how important he is in that household. Because it will only be women that'll just ran by. So where would he be? So now the dynamic has changed from man, woman, and child to woman and children in the black households. That's a sad place to be. So I will never treat you properly if nobody ever actually breaks that curse. But it takes work though. So that's why I say and pose questions. And when you say I don't judge, we judge all the time. All the time. And who better to judge the people that come in their world than the people that actually own the world? That's your world. That's your world. This is my world. I have to judge the people who are coming into my world. You're not going to let the drug addict, homeless man in here, even though I'm not saying they're bad people, but you're going to say he's a drug addict, homeless man. Now, I don't want him, he may not be ready to come in, he's going to do something. That's judging. You know? So you're not going to let the murderer come in here that actually stabbed somebody 10 years ago and he's out of prison. And you say, okay, well, I know him, he's cool, he's going to come on in. That's a judge. So you have to qualify every human that's going to be in your life by asking pertinent questions or important questions to know exactly who they are.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So question everything and leave nothing on the table. And don't be afraid to ask questions. And I'll say that if I had two other guys, ask questions all the time, because they'll know who the women are.